Chicken here. So today we're going to be discussing the update rumors that are coming out, and it looks to be well. Before we get into that, I'm going to be diamonding up the Zooks, and we're going to be going in on Doctor Terror, and then we're going to do an Operation Attack. I am going to do it unboosted today, so maybe do a little prayer for the chicken to survive. It should be fine. I think it'll be pretty easy. It's just Gambit. I think it's like 80 something, so won't be that difficult. So we got Volcano Terror going in on. But yeah, anyways, about the update. It looks like we're gonna get HQ 23, which I don't know. I think at this point I'm okay with the new troop upgrades and well, new levels for everything. I mean, because that's with the new HQ. That's what we're gonna be getting is new troop levels. I guess new defense levels again. So my defenses are going to be even more behind now, which is fine. Um, there's been talk of a prototype module Chance statue, which I guess would work the same way as Power Stone Chance. That seems like beyond useless to me. Like, I couldn't think of a more worthless statue. Like, you might as well put in a statue at this point that increases your chance of growing trees and shrubs on your beach. Like, that is just completely pointless. Like, unless you're like breaking down your prototypes to the point where you're doing a new one every couple days. Like, I don't see how that's even possible to go through them that quickly. Like, the past, like, I guess I have been saving up for a bit, so maybe I'm way off here. Maybe you guys do go through them a lot quicker than I do when you use them all the time. But I mean, if you rotate through them and switch them up, like, I don't see how you could need a statue for it. And I guess I'm kind of salty because I think there's so many better ideas for a new statue than prototype defenses. Like, I think troop speed would be really cool. I think a troop loading time one. I think that would be really cool. So it would kind of be like the mania, but for all your troops. And like if you have it boosted, maybe it's like I don't know. It just makes it way easier to clear your map or whatever. It's like 20 diamonds or whatever the mania is to go through everything. Um, but yeah, enough of what I want. This is what we'll get back to the actual rumors here. Just a sec. I just gotta focus here. Might lose a couple there. That rocket is doing absolutely no damage, which is fine. We're only on stage 4, so I probably should have just used critters, but this is more fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah, so, new task force maps. I'm assuming that this means new operation bases, which would be awesome. Especially if they did it at all levels and not just for, like, massive attack, dead end, and, operations like that. Like, if we got, new ones just across the board, which I assume they would do. Like, um, task force versus task force. This has been rumored for a while, and it's something I've talked about here before. I think that would be huge. That would be the best thing we could get for this. Like, honestly, if they brought in task force versus task force and left the game as is, I would be happy with that. Like, they could just retire, and the chicken would be good to go as far as that's concerned. But yeah, that would be massive. I think that's gonna be an update in itself, kind of like how they did it in Clash of Clans. Like, they didn't bring in Clan Wars and like a bunch of other stuff. It was just basically like the update. Like, here's Clan Wars, here's how it's gonna work. Like, it took a while to actually understand like how you went about doing it and whatever. So I can't see it being a pretty big update, and then them just being like, oh, and by the way, like, here's Task Force Wars too. Like, I don't think it would work like that. That was weird. It seemed like they were shooting, but like not doing any damage there for a second. Anyway, Um, another cool one, chance to get intel and power stones from resource bases. This would be great because we need something to make resource bases interesting or worth doing. Honestly, the only reason I go after resource bases is when I'm fully boosted and I've got like warriors trained up or Zukas or whatever, and I'm just like, and it's just like a fun attack, you know what I mean? Like I'm not I never go out of my way or like think like, oh, like I better get on and like attack all my resource bases. Like I don't care if I get them or not. Like it makes zero difference to me. Um, I'm sure for people out there that like to fully 100% clear their map, maybe that's something they like to do. There's just no like benefit to it. It's like I don't get anything for it. Like the resource increase that you actually make from it is like nothing. Um, and plus, there's so many of them, and the fact that you lose them within like a couple hours, usually in my experience, anyways, of gaining them is just like all the more reason like to not even bother. Okay. But yeah, so that would be cool if we get intel, more so stones than intel. I mean, intel is great, and we definitely need more of it. And not so much for my task force. We only have intel problems when like people straight up just stop playing. So it's not like it's not there. Like when we have people that um, are not crazy active but semi-active, then we don't have problems. Like it costs us 60 until to start, and we usually have 140 before the end of it, so it's not a big deal. Um, some random bug fixes. Can see info on friendly challenges, and no tree stone effect when changing layout. That would be friggin' awesome. That's the first time I've seen that. That would be amazing. That is like that's basically why I don't do Hammerman, honestly. Like as dumb as it sounds, like it's just too annoying for like the little benefit I get of switching my layout around. Um, it's just too annoying to have to like clear all the trees and stuff for the sake of like I'm probably gonna lose anyways. That's just for me though. Like obviously for you guys that have good Hammerman layouts and or that have ice or whatever, then it's definitely worth it. But yeah, I think that's just like it's not like a game changing thing, but it is just like a minor annoyance that I feel like would be easy to get rid of. So yeah, that would be nice to finally get finished with. And I guess that basically wraps it up. It says to be coming October 16th, 17th, around there. Oop. I should not let that shock. Oh, there's no shock launcher there. I didn't see it. Well, that raid's done. We'll try that again. But yeah, October 16th, 17th. Um, there is some skepticism about whether this is actually true or not. Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and try this again. But yeah, I think overall that sounds pretty awesome if that's actually what's happening. But I mean, we never really know until they come out and say it. But I'm going to get rid of this instead of wasting another artillery. Should probably focus here a little bit and actually do this properly. Yeah, like I said, that all sounds like good stuff. I, I'd be really excited just for Task Force Wars. I think that would be huge. Because Boom Beach is fun to play, I find. Even aside from operations, like the daily events and stuff. Like sure, they could be better, but I mean, they're fun. It's not like Clash of Clans where the game is like literally just clan wars. So I think if you add that to Boom Beach, which is already successful in its own ways, that it would just be like awesome. Okay, so we can shock the shock launchers. Okay, so we should get it this time. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, Dr. T goes down. But yeah, other than that, I guess that basically sums up what we're gonna see from the update. I'm not sure if I showed you guys yet. I'm gonna go over my statue storage really quickly. I'm gonna try to keep this video under like 50 minutes, so I'm just gonna show you this, and then we're gonna get into the operation. That'll be it. But yeah, you'll see with this statue storage, I recently got a 48 resource reward, so I was pretty happy about that because especially with all this update talk coming out. So I'm basically going to put that down for probably a GBE because I got another one here that I can just replace it with once I finish my upgrades. And I've got almost a maxed resource reward and power stone chance, so I'm feeling pretty good about like if the update comes and like it changes the power stone chance algorithm or whatever to something that's harder to get. Okay, so we're gonna quickly scale this out, and then I said I was gonna do it on boosted, so I'm gonna do it on boosted. Yeah, this will be pretty easy. I don't, there's one boom mine that I gotta clear. I just gotta get up to the top here, and I got two shocks. That's all I need up at the top. And then, is this in range? That might be in range. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Honestly, if it's just one rocket launcher, we can probably just medkit through it, and it's not a big deal. Alrighty. So going in on Gambit. No boost. No boost. I am gonna have to flare down. Those rocket launchers should not be in range. I'm flaring down because if I just flared up, even though there's nothing on the beach here that I'm really worried about, it's just the mines. Okay, so that's working. I'm gonna let the boom cannon fire just because I want to save my GBE. I am gonna smoke them when they get here, because that mortar is gonna be coming in range relatively soon. I'm gonna flare up here. Take out that boom mine. Now we're gonna start walking up, right in front of the mortars. Now you see, I didn't let them get all the way to that last the last smoke, is just because I didn't want them to walk on. Excuse me. I didn't want them to walk on top of the mortars because it was going to be kind of an awkward landing spot. So I think that's it for smoke. So yeah, I'm going to shock launcher, flamethrower, and 2 machine guns. And I'm not going to worry about this rocket until I see it turn. We are going to be watching for that. I think they might be just out of range of it. I've done this before and I've never... Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. So 1 shock is all I'm going to need for there. I'll put a mecha down and try to save a few of them. And that's it. Boom. So yeah, I don't remember doing Gambit before and having to worry about those lower rocket launchers. Usually it's if you can get them up behind the core, then that's it. But yeah, Gambit goes down. And that's going to wrap up the update rumor discussion for today, guys. Let me know in the comments what you want to see, what you're excited about, what you think is actually going to happen. And we'll see you in the next one. Chicken out.